Oh, here comes Ian, just in time.
That's right. We're at. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the campus of River Falls High School for tonight's BRC matchup between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's and your River Falls Wildcat, alongside Rylan Jalowitz, Eric Jalowitz, Sean Tim. I'm Greg Peters, and thanks for joining us tonight. We have Coach Ian Sticked up in the booth, and there's a picture of him right there.
Oh boy.
Right there. Coach, you're in your 12th year, which we've stated before.
12th year,
You know what? I like that. I like your sweater top there.
I got a Christmas one. I got to change here in a minute.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, there he is right there. So, Coach, you have let's talk before we talk about Eau Claire Memorial. On Wednesday, you guys had your annual, present wrap deal, and kind of tell everybody what that's about. I think that's one of the cooler things you guys do.
Yeah, certainly. This year, we've worked with our neighbor's place the last couple of years. This year, there's a family moving to town. So 3 kids. We just Coach O'Malley went Christmas shopping. We just got some presents. 3 high school age kids, or a couple middle school and high school age kid, I think. Bought some presents for them and wrapped them. And then the giving tree at the River Falls High School, where they just put needs of basically make an ornament with the QR code, the links to Amazon. So we just bought some stuff off of there and just wrapped it. And then snow day yesterday, so Coach O'Malley ended up delivering it all. But yeah, it's fun, good stuff. Got some. A ton of wrapping in, real efficient when you have 17 kids wrapping stuff. So it's a good experience.
What Wildcat was the best Christmas present wrapper on the squad? Who was the MVP of the wrapping?
Actually, they're all really good.
I'm going to tell you right
pretty
now.
Impressive. I wasn't
my
watching.
Wrapping is
I wasn't watching him wrap. I'll be honest.
My wrapping is it's not very good.
Yeah,
it's about like my drawing. I'm a horrible artist. Hey, so you have Eau Claire Memorial coming into town. I still have a small beef. I'm kind of kidding and kind of not with Coach Brandon Fanning. He will not put his stats up online.
Yeah,
and it makes the broadcaster's job extremely hard. So we're going to have to but I know Raina Welsh is one of their top players, and she signed with Colorado College, which I actually saw them play against Gustavus a couple weeks ago.
I did not know that, but yeah, she's a good player. She's physical inside. She gives her team lots of second chance opportunities. She finishes really well around the basket. She's a tough matchup.
And she has her hair up this year, so she's probably going to be a little bit quicker.
We don't have anything to talk about now that she wears her hair up.
I know. She has her hair up. She looks quicker, and she looks faster. She's going to be tough to stop. But when you have a good team like Memorial come in, what are your thoughts on talking to the girls about, especially when you got a really young team, about playing in spurts? Small 2-minute.
Yeah, we just decided not to practice this week. That was our new approach to playing. But
okay.
That's what we're trying to do, right? We know we got to score it, right? But we also got to handle their pressure. It's a momentum thing. We just can't. Things are going to not go our way in stretches, and we just have to let those things not get too out of hand. We have to learn to respond a little bit better. I feel like that's kind of what happened against Baldwin, right? They came out hitting those 3 shots in a row, I think, to start the second half, and then we didn't respond real well, and that kind of just let momentum continue to swing their way. So just trying to learn how to get it to swing back a little bit our way, getting better possessions on offense. Memorial's a tough match because they just put so much pressure on all the time. They won't let you get the ball inbound, sideline, base. It doesn't matter. They're making things difficult, right? So that's hard, just handling that pressure. Understanding we are going to turn it over a couple times. They're going to get some things in transition, but we're just making sure that we just don't let those stretch out and 1, 2, 3, 4 things lead to another, right? Just trying to couple here, then have some good possessions. Couple here, have some good possessions. Yeah,
and last question for you. Abby Treichel on Raina Welsh. I mean, that's a good. I like our. Abby Treichel is as solid as a defender.
Well, it's funny because
that's okay, right?
Coach Fanning was like, "What? Who? What?" Because I don't think she played against Memorial last year. I don't think
Probably
she was playing varsity at that point, so they've never really played
No,
against her.
right.
But yeah, I think that's a good physical matchup. I don't think there's anybody bigger and more physical than Abigail in the conference, right? So I think this should be a really good matchup, both offensively and defensively for both of them this game. So
yeah. Well, Eric, do you have any?
No, I see the team.
I got to roll.
Back, so he's got to go.
Hey, appreciate
Thanks,
you
guys.
coming up. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was head coach Ian Stick for the Wildcats, and we've got kind of a fun. We've got about 7 minutes or so left before the start of the national anthem, and when they're going to read the starting lineups. But we have a fun next 7 minutes because we're going to unveil a lot of the freshmen, the new nicknames, not just the freshmen, but the new players of the varsity, and talk about why we named them this. And so we'll go ahead and get at it. So right off the bat, first up, we've got number 0, Hudson Walker, number 2, Eva Engelbert. And what we went with the Skywalker.
I like that one.
That's pretty low-hanging fruit.
Oh, yeah, that's an easy one.
Low-hanging fruit.
That's an easy one.
The Skywalker, Hudson Walker. And then Eva Engelbert, we went with Cubert, which I think that name could stick.
Yeah, I think it could too. I like
Cubert.
it.
Hey, Cubert, what's going on?
Yeah.
Cubert with the steal.
Q, you bet.
Cubert bounces over and lays it up.
Yeah.
Sean, Tim, what do you rate those, the Skywalker and Cubert, on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah,
in the nickname department.
I agree with you. I think Skywalker was probably low-hanging fruit, and I think we're going to get to see Eva play here after the first of the year. I'm hoping at some time. I don't know what that timeline is or the updated one. But
I've never seen her play yet, but I've heard she's a good player.
Yeah, and she loves to hoop too.
Yeah, she loves it.
And that's kind of her thing. And so, obviously with us playing, 7 people rotation, getting her back and another ball handler is going to be huge. So excited to get her back and I guess for the first time, get her out on the floor.
And speaking of the Skywalker, Hudson Walker, I did hear a rumor, and it's confirmed, her sister, big sister, Krayley Walker, so she was playing soccer and going to Moorhead State.
Yep.
Minnesota, Moorhead.
Yep.
But she's transferring to Winona State and playing soccer.
Oh, she is.
Yeah, I think this during the semester break. That's what I hear, and I am pretty sure it's confirmed.
Yeah.
So next up on the docket for the nickname extravaganza, Christmas extravaganza, is Aubrey O'Malley and Rylan Stick. And why did we go with Aubrey O'Malley? Again, sort of low-hanging fruit, but not really. If Aubrey was like 6'2", then we wouldn't have been able to go with that.
We wouldn't be able to go with that. But
No.
she's I don't know what her official height is and what she listed at. She says at 5'5".
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's not she's diminutive. So it kind of plays in with that.
Hey, that's the dime word of the day right there.
Diminutive.
That's a big word.
That is a big word here for the broadcast. And then, so we went with the Leprechaun, but just to make it easier during the broadcast, like Lassie, we're going to call her Lassie. It's just a tip of the cap to Josh Lassie, and also the Leprechaun, the Irish heritage that she has in her name.
You bet.
Yeah. And then we also went with Rylan Stick, a freshman starter for the Wildcats, is the Razor Rylan Stick. Those guys just passing out high fives up here.
Yeah.
And why did you guys nickname Rylan the Razor?
We went with the Razor. I mean, obviously there's some alliteration with the R, but we call her the Razor because she can cut through the defense.
Oh yeah,
Eric's throwing all the big words
Yes.
out,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Did I hear diminutive and
And
alliteration?
alliteration.
Oh man.
Are you an English teacher for your day job?
I'm not.
We got the Razor slicing and dicing through the lane. That might get said a few times.
I like that too.
Rylan Stick, the Razor, and Aubrey O'Malley. We're gonna call her. It's the Leprechaun, but we're gonna call her Lassie quite a bit. I have a feeling. So next up, we have, and this is possibly my favorite.
Yeah.
So Kylie Schaefer is going to be known as Left Lane from here on out. And why? What is the left lane for, Eric?
The left lane is for passing, which is something
only.
that she is very good at.
Yeah.
Kylie Schaefer is an excellent passer, one of the better ones I've seen in a Wildcat girls uniform in quite some time. So we're going to call her Left Lane. And there's a little sidebar story, Sean. So there's a guy in town named Fred Barr, owner of Tarnation Tavern, which sponsors our halftime trivia. He also owns Streeters now, the Streeters Barn Grill. But so Fred's email signature, and it has been for a long time, like ever since I've known him, his email signature just says the left lane is for passing.
Is that right?
Yeah, because I think it's one of his
awesome.
been a decades long pet peeve of Fred's for people that just sort of roll on a Sunday stroll on the left lane on the interstate. My wife included. So Kylie Schaefer is now known henceforth as Left Lane.
I love it.
And then we also have, this is actually one of my favorite, and the only bad thing about this nickname, the Riddler for Riley Dubois, is that she's a senior.
Yeah. So
And we're
it's
only going to
be
get like 3 months of the Riddler, because I thought that nickname was outstanding. Why are you going to call her the Riddler?
So there's actually a story behind that one too. So she's a next door neighbors with Maddie Vitt, and so Maddie and her will go up. Maddie's dad, Pete Vitt, is a teacher at the middle school, and so when he goes up to work, they'll tag along and go up and shoot in the middle school gym.
Okay.
So they were doing that one day, and Maddie was talking about how long she's played with Kaylin and how, it's so great to play with someone for so long, because I feel like I know exactly what she's going to do and when she's going to do it. And Riley in the back seat said, I don't think anybody knows what I'm going to do, because most of the time I don't know what I'm going to do. So we said the Riddler is kind of the perfect. No one knows what's going to happen.
Sometimes you never know what you get. You just don't know. And last but certainly not least, and we had 7 new players on varsity this year, so we had to come up with 7 new nicknames.
That's a tall task.
But Jasmine Swans is going to be known as the Yout Dog.
I love it.
Jasmine Swans, and and this is a true story I have heard from the softball coach Leah Fletcher, that Jasmine Swans possibly could be. Now she's a 9th grader and she's got 4 years to go, but Coach Fletcher for the Wildcat softball team, she said Jazzy could be the best hitter to ever come out of River Falls. Like, she's that good.
Wow.
And,
Fantastic.
And
so she's going to go yard a little bit.
The Yout Dog might be going yowing.
She'll be having some trots around the bases.
Yeah, she's up. But we could also use it for basketball. Like, she's back in the backyard.
Yeah.
The Yout Dog's down in the backyard.
Yeah.
Getting down and dirty, rebounding.
Yep.
So
love it.
And she loves to do that too.
Yes, she does.
So we got
not afraid to get
not
down
afraid
and
to
dirty.
mix it up.
the Yout Dog Jasmine Schwans. We got Left Lane Kylie Schaefer and the Riddler Riley Dubois, which that name's fun to say as well.
Yeah.
We have the Razor Rylan Sticht, and the Leprechaun. It's a lassie, Aubrey O'Malley, and then last but certainly not least again was Hudson Walker, the Skywalker, and Eva Engelbert Kubert. We're going to get ready for the national anthem. Rylan Jalowitz is going to get the camera ready to go. And Jake Wagner's down there sounding great as usual and wearing a Christmas sweater.
All right.
We're going to get ready for the national anthem. We'll be back in a few moments for the introductions of the starting lineups. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast We're here on the campus of River Falls High School. They call it Kitty City for tonight's BRC matchup between the Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe and your River Falls Wildcats. We're going to get ready for the introductions. And go ahead and take it away, Eric.
You bet. Starting for your Old Abes, junior guard Rhea Shaw. Also number 5, sophomore Marley Ferguson. Number 10, 5'10" senior Ashlyn Schroeder. Number 22, 5'8" junior Lydia Palmier. And number 40, 6' senior Raina Welsh.
All right.
So this is actually a little bit different of a lineup than they've had the last couple of games. So they go 10 deep.
Yeah.
They're very deep.
And they're going to press us the whole game, so they're going to have to rotate and keep fresh bodies.
You bet. All right, for your River Falls Wildcats, starting number 3, senior Maddie Vitt. Also starting number 4, senior Kaylin Jalowitz. Number 10, freshman Rylan Stick, the Razor. Number 12, junior, the Admiral, Abigail Trikel. And finally, junior number 24, Riptide, Addie Tim. And Addie's going to be our featured player of the game today. So
yeah, let's take a look at that right there. Yeah, after the game, win or lose, our featured player of the game, the swinging bridge baller of the game, the Riptide, Addie Tim.
I see Addie just threw it up to her little brother, rocking his Tyrese Halliburton. I've told him he should wear that to every game because it looks like a Wildcat jersey.
It does.
Absolutely.
Finally listen to me.
They should. Let's get the scoreboard ready to rock.
And here we go. Off and running. Rhea Shaw's going to get it started. She is lightning quick. Number 2 for the Old Abes.
Cross screen. Oh.
There's Raina Welsh. There's a screen there, like you said, Sean, and she got loose. They're going to be in this press all game long. There's Addie Tim gets it in. And here comes Maddie. Maddie's got this is a tough matchup because, like I said, Rhea Shaw is very quick.
Yes, she is.
But this is how you do it. Right here, you have got to just remain calm. You know the pressure's coming.
Yeah.
One of the good things about high school basketball, if you're in the if you're cheering for the Wildcats tonight, there's no 30-second shot clock.
Right.
Yep.
So if it takes you 20, 25 seconds to get it up because they're pressing you hard, I mean, it's okay.
Slow the pace down.
Yeah,
there we go. Kay goes all the way in and scores. The Jolly Rancher gets us on the board.
Sweet as candy in the lane.
Shaw setting things up in the corner to Palmier. Palmier is their shooter. She is their outside shooter.
Yep.
They've struggled thus far. Good defense there by Addie. That's a block. Kaylin scoops that one up. She's going all the way the other way. She goes up. Oh, and just misses, but there's Trikel. Kicks it out to
Ashlyn Schroeder that just made that drive. Like she was a first-team all-conference player in volleyball.
There's a foul, you bet.
She's headed to Southwest Minnesota State to play volleyball next year.
Nice.
She's a heck of an athlete.
They got some good athletes.
She plays soccer as well, so she plays 3 sports, which is very rare nowadays in girls sports
and
or boys
especially
sports.
to get a scholarship in volleyball.
You
Playing
bet.
3 sports is extremely tough.
Yep.
Kay up and in.
With the
Kay
sweet
with the
left hand.
hand. Here comes Shaw, goes all the way in.
Boy, that's talking about pretty left hands. There's one right there by Rhea Shaw.
Yeah.
She is fast. Good turn there by the freshman. She's got to watch. Here comes the trap. There you go. Fine, Addie, Tim.
That's a great
Great
job by the Razor.
Absolutely.
The Razor Rylan Stick.
Yeah,
There,
Kay.
Kaylin gets fouled again. That's the second, I think, on Ashlyn Schroeder.
And the Jolly Rancher getting a little sticky left hand going here in the early going.
Yeah, so I think when they're pressing, so far we've handled it okay.
Yeah.
And we've attacked without playing fast. A lot of times when we're getting pressed, you play really fast in the half court, and we're just playing aggressive in the half court. Kaylin's done a really good job of being under control but aggressive.
So the
Jolly
Old
Rancher
Abe's.
with 5 of the first Wildcat 5 points here in the early going. She did tell us before the game tonight, off camera, that they were going to win the first 2 minutes of the game, and she was correct.
She held up her end of the bargain.
Yeah. They're in a zone here. It looks like. Yep.
Looks like
We're
we're
gonna zone them, and that's I was saying earlier, but the pace has been very frantic here. That they have not shot the ball well from 3.
Good. Rebound it. Finish it.
That was a great flash by
Great job.
Nora Kling coming up and receiving that ball there at the elbow, Sean.
And she's a freshman. But, yeah, Palmier has been hurt, so this is only, I believe, her second game back. She's their three-point shooters, their three-point threat. So
You bet.
Boy, the Jolly Rancher is working tonight.
yeah, she is.
Good
Jump
hustle
ball.
by Abby.
You bet.
Boy.
That's going to be our ball.
Sean, you could see the determination.
Yes.
What's a better dime word? You've been throwing dime words out all night today. If you can figure out a better word for determination, the Jolly Rancher was absolutely determined driving to the hoop there.
She is turning the corner, and she is going downhill.
Shoot it.
Wide open.
Oh. That was a
Good
little.
hustle, Maddie. Grab it.
Maddie grabs it. You bet.
Cora Graham saw that one coming from a mile away, but the Wildcats get it back.
Here comes Addie all the way in. Yes, Addie Tim
Count
on the
that
board.
bucket from
Riptide.
the Riptide.
Addie's like, wait a minute, that was a 2.
Yeah, that's not supposed to go in.
Yeah, I don't do those.
This is Cora Graham from the corner, just off.
Good.
Kalen's
Good
trying
fight,
to grab
Kay.
it. Yep.
That's a good fight.
Yep, absolutely.
The Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowitz, also told us pregame that her goal tonight was to get 10 rebounds.
Perfect.
And
I
help
like it.
out the squad.
You
And
bet.
I think that's a good goal rather than how many points you're going to score, because
Yeah.
rebounding is indicative of how hard you're willing to play.
Energy
right?
and
You
effort.
bet.
Yeah,
All
you
about
bet.
energy and effort.
You
And
bet.
right now, the Wildcats, with 14:38 left in the first half, have a ton of it.
Yep.
A lot of just swinging it around right now.
Yeah, go
There's-
get it.
Kalen gets that one. Maddie with the hand.
The Jolly Rancher is all over the court tonight.
Go right, Kay. Yeah, they're going to help. You bet.
Kalen
And the
up
Jolly
in.
Rancher
Wow.
to the cup once again.
Thought there was a little contact
A lot of
there.
contact
Yeah.
there.
Look at, man, Rhea.
Sean, look at that. And Abigail comes up with that. She lost it. I think Abby got a hand in there.
Yep.
Got it, knocked it loose, went up and grabbed it.
Boy, Rhea Shaw is, I saw her in track last year. She's a track star for the Old Abe.
It's hard to
And
believe.
fantastic
You can
athlete.
see that right
Yeah.
there. Holy smokes, and she.
You bet,
All
Abby.
the way
all
in,
the
Abby.
way.
Oh, and just over the top.
Stop the ball. Stop the
The
ball.
Admiral.
Good job,
Yeah.
Ryland. The Razor. Really good hustle back.
Yeah.
Oh, travel.
Travel.
You bet.
Our girls are tired. It's,
They're playing
it's about,
hard.
Yeah. What are we? About 5 minutes in here. Almost
Hey,
5
you know what?
minutes in.
I would right now. I would call a timeout
Yeah.
to get the crowds fired up, and
Yeah.
also to just praise your successes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this has been the best 7 minutes of
Yeah.
basketball that I've seen the Wildcats
Yep.
play this season.
Good job, Abby. Flashing. Get out. Yep, get out, Addie.
Nice
Atta
cross.
girl.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice crossover by
Here
Jalowitz.
they're coming. She knows they're coming.
Yep,
Sean-
foul.
Yes,
You bet.
you
Yeah,
bet.
Sean Tim, you talked about that Memorial likes to push you to the sideline and
Yep.
then come up from behind you and trap, and they were trying to do it,
Yep.
but the Jolly Rancher was
She
a
just
little
kept
too.
going.
She did a
little
really good
too
job
fast
of
for 'em.
holding her line there, too. And, yeah, that was good.
They're gonna need a timeout here soon, though. You can see they're all kind of sucking wind.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Dick talked about they didn't have too many practices this week with the weather yesterday, and then they had a present wrapping. But I think
Get in. Short.
Oh.
Sorry, Greg.
no, you're no. Eric Jalowitz is play-by-play. I've just been.
No, you're good. You're good.
I've been contributing a little too much because the
Play with your feet now, Abby. Ah,
I'm
okay.
excited. And the score thing's working to perfection. It's very easy.
You got
so
the
I'm not-
keys.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you got the
spending-
keys going.
I'm not
It's good.
spending as much time
Yeah.
doing the score and the clock.
You bet. Addie's gonna get a break. Kylie Schaefer is in left lane.
That's right, the left lane. And in for the Memorial Old Abe, number 24, freshman Ava Hoytomt.
It's Hoytum.
Or Hoytum.
Yep. Yeah, so they've got two freshmen that play a lot.
I knew a Brian Hoytomt.
Over the
Deep,
top
and he
there.
pronounced it that
Kylie
way.
gets it.
That's a good rebound right there by Left lane. We call her left lane. Why do we call her left lane, Eric?
Because the left lane is for passing.
And she is one heck of a passer.
Oh,
They're going to get the Razor Ryland stick with a travel there.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Little bump.
Hey,
but
I love our defensive energy.
They could have
when
called
we
a foul
played
there.
man,
They could
even
have, I
when we
was gonna
played
say, yeah.
zone, right? I mean,
Yeah.
our energy, the volume's up.
Yep.
We're covering shooters, and we're finishing in the zone with rebounds, too, which is huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good close out there by left lane.
Abby got buried there a little bit.
Yep.
That's tough
Yep.
cover, though.
That's Raina Welsh down low.
Yeah, we talked about in pregame. I don't know if we've said it yet during the broadcast, but the senior center for the Old Abe number 40, Raina Welsh, is headed to Colorado College next year to play basketball. And that's one of the better D3 women's basketball programs in the country. They're top 20 for sure most every year.
So Maddie tried to get it in. She threw it off the back of the backboard from out of bounds, which is which stays out of bounds
Which
essentially,
is
and it
a
goes to the
no-no.
other team.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got to get to either side of it.
Shaw over to
Good
Graham.
cover.
Yep.
Well, play with your feet,
down
Abby.
low.
Welsh
Welsh.
posting up,
Oh,
and they're going
That's
to
good
get
help by Kay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
So you can see that they're burying Welsh, right?
Yeah.
Once it gets to the baseline, the help has to come from the opposite side, right?
Sure.
So that bottom opposite has got to slide over or slide down and help Abby.
This is Hoytum. Into the corner. This is Kling. No, this is, I'm sorry, that's Marley Ferguson. And Ferguson puts it in. 8-8 is your score. Here's Kylie Schaefer.
A lot of pressure from the Old Abe.
Good job getting it across
job,
for
Kylie.
Ryland.
The left lane
There you
had a
go.
nice pass again.
Yeah. Maddie gets it set up.
Yeah.
Down low. I
Go to
like
work,
that.
Abby.
Yep. Abby goes to work. Up, just
all right.
off.
That's great defense by
Yep.
That
Welsh.
was really good.
Yeah.
She's a strong kid, too. She's a strong player.
Yep.
Cora Graham out to Ferguson into the corner to Hoytum, and she buries it. That's a 3 for Ava Hoytum, the freshman.
Yep.
Maddie just flies by everybody. Gets it across. Finds Kalen.
Good patience here by
Yep.
the Cats.
Kylie Schaefer going downhill. I like it. There's Kalen guarded by Rhea Shaw.
It's a great matchup.
Yeah.
Shaw and Jalowitz. I'm going to probably say that Rhea Shaw is probably one of the top defenders in the BRC.
Yeah, she is.
And,
The intensity level that she plays at is incredible.
Yeah, and Jalowitz already with 6 points with her Gardner.
Foul.
Cat-
Yeah. Oh,
No, they are not calling anything
Good,
down
Abby.
low. Good job.
Rip it.
Yep, you gotta attack. This is good.
There was a little reach
Yeah,
that they
there's
got
a-
away with.
Heck of a lot of contact
Yeah.
that they're letting them get away with, which is unfortunate. Down low, Raina Welsh.
we're a little tired.
Really-
Might
really
be a good
good.
time for a little quick 30.
It would be. There
we
it
go.
is.
And Coach Dick must have the broadcast mic on because he heard Sean Tim and they call a timeout. We're going to take a quick timeout too and say thank you to our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Locally rooted and proudly running for 120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
Well, Eric Jalowitz, we're just under 8 minutes into the game. What are your thoughts so far on those first 8 minutes?
I like to see that we came out. Obviously, everybody knows the Old Abes are a really good team. They're tough to play, but I like that. We didn't come out afraid. We didn't come out tentative. We came out with the attitude that, hey, we're going to have to take it to them. They've done that. They're down 5 now, but again, being down 5 this far into the game, I think is okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that a lot of this contact that we're getting down low,
That's a good play.
some
right
of it
there.
starts to, maybe
That's-
get called and go our way.
Yeah, that's a good play. The Wildcats just ran to get the ball up the court. The Razor Ryland stick tried to go backdoor. Vitt tried to pass it to her.
Good
Look
K.
at the Jolly Rancher with another
just
sweet
off.
left hand.
Good take.
Here comes Kling, the freshman.
Good
Molly
help.
Ferguson
Who's
all the way across to Hoytum for 3.
Boy, that's her second one
That's
of the
her
game.
second one.
She's got kind of an unorthodox shot.
It
but
is a little bit. Yep.
Nothing, but when it goes in, there's nothing you can say about that.
So they call an illegal screen. Those are frustrating to see those calls, and you don't see the
Yeah,
calls
yeah,
that are
yeah,
a
yeah.
little more obvious down on the other end.
Right.
Boy, I tell you, these.
That's a tough move right there.
Yeah.
That was,
A lot of
Kling.
through contact.
yep, Nora Kling right
All right.
through the contact and in.
I'll be talking unless the scoreboard got me again. 18.
Good job by Maddie handling the pressure there. Kylie Schaefer's looking. There's a nice pass all the way across to Addie Tim, just off. Kylie's fighting for that rebound, but Ava Hoytum pulls it down.
Travel.
That was a travel. They didn't call it.
Yeah.
We got a full timeout by Ian. Yeah, those are frustrating.
Yeah.
And, you know, they don't need the help.
Yeah,
They're getting the help
absolutely.
right now, and
she kind of did
that's-
this.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
Two-step.
You know, to combat that, I think, you know, you need to continue to step up your intensity and play just as intense as they do. And
Yeah.
we've seen that in the past. A lot of these teams that do play with that intensity tend to get away with it more. So pick up that intensity, match it, and hopefully, you know, they let them play on both ends.
Yeah, and I think, you know, when you're playing against a team as good as Memorial, I think it's, you know, if we all remember back to when we were 14 to 17 years old, when the ball's going in, you could see it in the first 5 minutes. Kaylin kind of got going. We were up where the ball was going in. They're really good, and it becomes hard to continue to sustain defense when we're not having the ball go in for us. So it's almost like you got to convince yourself that, hey, we just scored 3 baskets in a row. Let's play defense like we just scored 3 times in a row, right? And that's hard, but we're going to need a good little 2-minute stretch here where we kind of turn the volume back up.
Win the next 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the last 2 minutes. Win the next 2 minutes.
Yep.
And I think that's a mindset that the Wildcats have to have tonight, because when you talk about
Timeout. Oh.
Just that was a tough spot to get in.
Yeah.
And this is where they're really good, is scoring in transition, going the other way.
It's like they're zone trapping us a little bit now too. Yep.
Kaylin tweaks something, it looks like. So she's going to take a seat and maybe get it looked at. Rylan Sticht comes in the game.
hopefully number 4.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was she'll be back.
Yeah. Here we go, Maddie Vitt being guarded by Shaw.
Boy, that Shaw is one heck of a defender.
Good job. There's a foul, you bet. That's on Cora Graham. Maddie is working hard to get through that. That's a lot of work to get by all those people.
Maddie Vitt is she's a quick kid too, and handles the ball pretty well. And when Rhea Shaw plays a next level type of defense.
She does. She gets after it.
Good rip through there by Kylie. We got to be looking inside and getting in. We're playing on the perimeter right now.
And one of the things too that the Wildcats got to do when teams are that much in your face and they're playing that high pressure defense, you got to take it to the hoop. Or shoot a 25-foot three from the riptide. That'll work
from the
too.
left lane, set up nicely.
Yeah. There's Kling all the way
That's
in.
not a foul.
Oh, that is not a foul.
No.
I just don't get what we're seeing on one end and then that on the other end.
And on those two, when you're kind of sliding and you go straight up, the defender's kind of fooled and they just throw up a shot.
Yeah, right.
And there's not a lot of contact, right? Tough call.
That is a tough call. This is the freshman Nora Kling. She's averaging over 10 points a game
Wow.
for them. She's good.
I'll tell you, they reload there, right? Every time they graduate some kids, they got some more coming up. I mean, their JV team had some really good
I was
going
gonna
to
say that.
too. And
Watching that
Yeah,
JV team.
their JV team.
They were incredible.
They look solid.
Yeah.
good to see the Jolly Rancher. Shook it
Coming
off.
back in. So she's going to give Kylie Schaefer, left lane, a break.
The left lane's pulling off the exit ramp.
There we go.
Right up to Kaylin.
And one. That's a foul.
You bet.
Good job, Kay.
Kay got fouled by Nora Kling. Good look by Rylan Stick, and getting her the ball early, I think, was the right move there.
Yeah.
Really good job.
Maddie caught it instead of like putting it on the ground. She looked up, and Rylan Stick was streaking. It's the Razor. I'm sorry, not Rylan.
The Razor.
But yeah, that was probably the best we've done against the press so far in this game, where we were able to break it pretty quickly and attack.
Yeah, you bet.
Did she make that first one?
She did. She missed the second, just narrowly.
Whoop, let me get that off.
24-12 is your score. Shock swings it to Cora Graham. Graham all the way, a skip pass to, that is Millie Cayley.
Good shot fake.
She pulled right up. That's a tough shot
Yeah.
to hit, and she nailed it.
Yeah, so in this zone, I think we need to be mindful of where the shooters are and who really shoots it well. Oh,
Oh, that's a tough spot.
yeah.
Boy, Rhea Shaw is.
Yeah.
Yep.
She is.
She's like, let's do it again. She doesn't look tired, right? I mean, endless energy. That's a foul. Yeah, on 2. So that's 5 fouls against Eau Claire Memorial with 7 minutes left.
Yeah. A couple more would be nice,
Yeah,
right?
it'd be nice. It'd give us a little breather, too. Score with the clock stopped as well.
You bet.
7:12 left in the first half. That score on your screen is correct.
28-12 is the score. Back to Maddie. Maddie working. Oh, Abigail Trikel just runs and gets that one. That's a call on Cora Graham, I believe. Yeah, that's her second.
So somehow here, whatever kind of play we run, I'd like to have Kaylin kind of be like the reversal.
Yeah, so
You
she
know what
can
I mean?
get it and go.
Or in the middle, somewhere where
Yeah.
we can just turn and throw to.
You bet.
'Cause she's probably, against this pressure and against physicality, probably our most confident ball handler, and she can see over the top.
Yeah, right. So that's her 7th foul.
All right.
So
Trikel at the line for 1-1.
misses the first. Oh, there's a little bit of a scrum for the rebound, but the old Abes come up with it. And they're pushing the pace yet again. Palmier,
Oh, good
little
pass.
skip
Grab it,
pass.
Addie.
Addie gets on the ground.
Let's try.
Kaylin's on it.
Good, Kay.
We're going to have a jump ball. Oh, a travel. We'll take it.
All right.
We'll take the travel.
Thank you, Paul.
Wildcats with 12 points here in the first half. Jalowitz with 7. And Tim, the Riptide, with 5.
Nice move by Rylan Stick there. That's what we need to do is just attack. Look at her attack all the way.
That was a great
Yep.
drive by the Razor Ryland Stick.
There's a good look down low.
Yeah, Abby.
And Abigail, oh my gosh, she's just struggling getting that ball
Yeah.
in tonight.
That's a good take.
She's making some good aggressive moves,
Absolutely.
though.
So we got to identify shooters here, right? Not
Yep.
everybody is as big
Yep.
a threat as they're really good shooters, so we got to
That's-
find them.
That's the really good one right there
Yeah.
with the ball.
Number
Good job.
22, Lydia Palmier. She can knock it down from the
She
outside.
can.
They're good athletes, so we got to give them a hand.
Boy, that's,
Marley
rebound it.
Ferguson.
that's
Oh,
a
and
good-looking
just
shot from Marley Ferguson right
Yeah.
there.
They all kind of
Oh.
shoot it like they're going to make it, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Good hand by Abigail. Who are they going
Okay.
to call that on? Is that on Rylan maybe on the
Are they going to
backside?
give it to Rylan?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Which that could be. I saw. She was
Yeah.
working on that
Yeah.
backside.
Raina Welsh, Nora Kling, and number 24,
Ava Hoytum.
Oida Hoytum, coming in for the old Abe.
You can see how much they rotate. And
Yeah.
just keep fresh legs. It is.
Yeah.
They are very, very hard
Yeah.
to compete against. Hoytum again. That's her
Long
third
rebound.
look. And there's
Go get it, Rylan.
oh, instead of grabbing it,
Just
she
couldn't
tried to
control
push it.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That left hand
Rhea,
has been a trip
Rhea
hammer
Shaw up and in.
for Rhea Shaw tonight.
Maddie over to Abigail. I like to see Abigail turn and look on that.
Yep. Yep,
Yeah, that
there
is
we
a
go.
foul. You bet.
All right, so now we're shooting free throws.
You bet.
Hey, every point counts at this, right? So if we look at 5:33 till about 3:33, let's just take that 2 minutes.
Yep.
Right.
And let's score while the clock stops. Let's get a couple of stops, maybe get some buckets.
Yeah, and if I'm Coach Dick right now and I'm calling a timeout, like I'm going to look up the scoreboard and go, hey, it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Let's win the next 2 minutes.
Yeah. Eric brought it up. Like, even though the score has widened here a little bit, the deficit, we're still playing hard. I don't feel like we're playing scared.
No, not
I
at
feel
all.
like
all.
we're playing tentative. And
Maddie,
testament to the girls.
you bet. Maddie makes 1 of 2. Trim that lead a little bit.
Good.
This is Paul Muir in the corner.
Corner. There.
There's Hoytum, the other shooter.
All right,
At least
now
today.
Reed.
Here's
Good, Abby.
good defense, but my
It's all
gosh,
right.
Boy, that's
Patience.
that's
Her
a crafty. That's a
her
crafty.
footwork is as good as anybody
yeah,
in the
crafty play
post.
right there.
They're falling back
32,
into their
13.
half-court trap.
There you go. Attacking. Okay. She
Good
turned and
hands there.
fired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
good
that's
hands there
a
by
if that's a
Welsh.
bounce pass, that probably gets through.
Yeah.
Rhea Shaw. My
Man,
goodness,
alive.
she is tough.
Yeah. It's a good take.
So that was another left hand.
So
Greg.
here we go, trap again.
Rhea Shaw with 8 here in the first half.
So we need to get somebody
Excuse
up
me,
in the
yeah,
middle.
Yeah. Good skip pass there.
Old Abe with a trifecta of 8s across the board with Welsh, number 24, Abe Hoytum, and number 2, Rhea Shaw.
Nice kick to the corner.
That's
Yeah,
foul.
that's over the
All
top.
right.
You bet. Raina Welsh.
All right, so another opportunity
You
to
bet.
knock down some free throws.
Yep. That's what kind of you watching some of the old Abe's games. That's pretty typical of what you see is there's nobody that's scoring 28.
Yeah.
There's just a bunch of girls,
Team effort.
10, 8, 9. That's what makes them so tough to play.
Yeah, they distribute the ball
Yep.
very well.
And I mean this in the nicest way because all their girls have strengths and all that sort of stuff that they're really good at. But it's more of a compliment that when they rotate kids in, especially at the guard spot, it's kind of hard to tell them apart,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Because
Yeah.
they're all
They just come in
skilled and
waves. Yeah.
They all play hard and they're, yeah.
Abigail knocks them both down, which is what we need to do. All right, here they're going to set up against this Wildcat
Right?
zone.
Now you got to drop.
Kaylin
Yeah,
gets her
good.
hand on one. That was good anticipation there.
Yeah.
Kind of shows that freshman you can't just throw
Yeah,
that pass
yeah,
in the BRC
yeah.
like that, or it's going to
Yeah.
get
The long arm of the law is going to go get
That's
it,
right.
right? Yeah.
The sticky fingers of the Jolly Rancher.
Yeah.
That's right. Paul Muir in the corner, back up to Rhea Shaw. Over to Ava Hoytum. They're going to be,
Corner.
yep, and there's Paul Muir, 4-3.
Deep.
Long. Good hand on that by
Good,
Abigail.
Abby.
And Abigail's fighting for it. Oh, and Shaw just
The Admiral
Finds
getting
it.
after it down low.
she
I like to
wasn't.
see
Here's
that.
Paul Muir
Deep.
again.
Deep.
Oh, that's a
jump
push.
That's a foul.
Yes.
Yeah.
They got
Good
it.
job. All right.
Go knock him down, Abby.
She all right? She's all right. You know, regardless of how good a team is, you're not going to run into many girls as big and strong and physical
And
and
skilled.
fast
And skilled.
and
You bet.
Yeah.
athletic as Abigail Trico.
Yep.
Oh, I thought right off the bat, I thought you were talking about Raina Welsh.
Raina Welsh
Yeah.
is good, but
Yeah. No, you're right. Just pure.
you
from
know,
that.
this is a good team. They've seen a lot of other, they've seen good players, but man, there's just they're not a lot built like Abigail Trico.
Yeah. Like strength and physicality, athleticism.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, fearless.
Yeah.
I mean, she
Yeah.
doesn't care who she's playing against, you know?
Absolutely.
Tricle in the double bonus right now. Memorial with 10 team fouls.
There we
Abigail,
go.
she makes them both again.
So good little 2-minute stretch. I think we won that 2-minute battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a win right
yeah.
there.
Yep.
She got away with a
That
little
was
bit
a
of a
walk.
walk.
I thought
Little
so
hop.
too. Yeah.
Yep. So Memorial's in this zone again. Nope. Looks
Ryland.
Looks like they're
Ryland's-
man.
Yeah. Ryland
Okay.
said, "I don't want anything to do with that."
yeah,
I'll-"
no thank you.
Here comes Ryland coming downhill hard. Addie Tim says,
Got him.
"I'll shoot that one just off." Kalen tried to rip it out of Rhea Shaw's hand. There's a long pass to Palmier. Addie's in really good position. Good defense there by Addie Tim.
Yeah, one of the things when we get back on offense, I'd like to see us get some drives in and let them
Yep.
collapse, and so we can get
Get some
the
kickouts.
get the Riptide some
Oh,
three-point
good,
attempts.
good rebound there by Abigail Traeger. That was good defense by left lane Kylie Schaefer too. Ryland sticked with it now, being worked on by the other freshman, Nora Kling. She's looking, she's trying. She found Kalen.
Boy, head coach for the Old A, Brandon Fanning, he has his Purple Girls playing some
Yeah.
tight defense.
Oh, that was close.
And even like in
Kalen,
that
a
right
nice
too,
little move.
Kalen gets a great drive in the lane.
That's an extra step.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was an extra skip there, wasn't
yeah. It's almost like he just said, "Oh, that's a layup, right?"
it?
Yeah.
Right.
But like, yeah, Kalen Jallis made a great move to the basket, but when you had to fight through that defense for the last fight,
It's tough.
it just adds one extra level of
Yep.
difficulty to the shot.
Trying to fight down low and just lost it. Oh, good
job.
block there by
Big
Abby.
block
there
by the
we go.
Admiral.
Like to see him be patient here.
Yep.
Just in the sense, look, we're down 21, but there's only a minute and a half. Don't make it too easy for them. There's a
Schaefer's
tough pass there.
pass. The left lane was over in the right lane that time.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see we're tired, right? I mean,
Very
they've
tired.
been subbing in and out.
Good move there by Kalen.
Get in. Atta girl.
Got
All the way in.
The Jolly Rancher with 9 points for the Wildcats here in the first half.
Looking down low, Adams. That's a long pass. Just couldn't get there. In the corner for Palmier.
That's down.
And she nails it.
Sean Tim saw that one right when it
You
left the
could see it.
fingertips.
Yeah.
Good ball movement. You could see Schaefer kind of try to replace her spot down low, and then was late getting out just because she was.
Well, the Wildcats held the Old Abe to a pretty slow first, 4 or 5 minutes of the game. And then once they hit that, probably that 14-minute mark, boy, for the last 14 minutes, it's been nothing but Old Abe just ripping the nets.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, they've,
That's how
I
they
haven't
score in
seen too many.
bunches.
Yeah, they're on pace to get close to 100 points tonight. And we've actually been, I thought, playing pretty decent defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought Abigail Treichel they've been playing good D.
I'll tell you, this is one of those teams where you feel like you're playing well, and then you look up and you look at the score, and then you forget about the putbacks and the little chippies that just add up.
That's
right?
what good teams do.
Yeah.
And Memorial is a good team. Coming into the season, I thought, probably Rice Lake was the favorite to win the BRC on the girls' side this year, and I think my thoughts have changed up considerably.
Yeah.
Because Rhea Shaw is an absolute
drained
player, defensively and offensively, and
she's tough.
the Old Abe are up 46-19 at the half, and honest to goodness, I think River Falls actually played
very well
for how they. I know they're coming in to the game tonight 1-6.
Yeah.
But they've actually played probably some of the better basketball that they've played, but what Memorial is. That's a different level of high school basketball right there.
It really
than
is.
What we are right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't turned it over. It doesn't feel like it's been a turnover fest. I mean, we've
had
some.
few. Yeah,
but you go back and look too. I mean, they make you work so hard just to get the ball up the floor, and then they make you work hard in the half court. And then when you get to the hole, every shot's contested, right? There's no freebies. And so we've had some close ones that have just kind of rimmed in and out. But that's what good teams do to you. Right? Nothing is given. You got to earn it all. So.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime here on a Friday night in Kitty City. And you know what time that is, Eric?
It's Tarnation Tavern Wildcat Trivia time. That's what time it is.
You are correct. It's time for Wildcat Trivia, sponsored by Tarnation Tavern. Tarnation Tavern on the corner of Maple and Main for Charlie Cat hot chicken, cold drinks, and live music. It's Tarnation Tavern in downtown River Falls. All right, Eric, you read the question.
I will. Let's talk about what you got to do to get the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll have my cell phone ready. So if you're watching at home and you're watching it on your TV, and you can text your answer to 715-307-2360. Again, Hey, you know what? I'm going to get this off here real quick. We'll do the trivia, but right now they're introducing the 2015 state tournament team from River Falls.
Oh, nice.
That's Hannah Bragger. She's got a different last name now. It's Hannah. She got married.
Yeah.
And I should know this because she was an assistant
she was
coach
the
a few
assistant
years
coach.
ago.
Greg knows
can't
everything,
remember, yeah.
right?
It's Hannah.
Everything and everybody.
And Sydney, that she's in Sydney's with her. Well, it doesn't seem like that long ago, but it was. It was
2015.
not 9 years ago.
I think that was Coach Stick's
10, I guess
second year, wasn't it? Second year.
Yeah, this
in
is
the
his
program.
12th year, so
Yeah.
this is his 12th year. So yeah, do the math on that. But yeah, that was a good. That team actually was right around the 500. Had a 500 record or right around there when the playoffs started, and they just went on a run and got all the way to the state tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can post your answer in the chat section here, or email or text me at 715-307-2360. Her name is thank you, Chantel. It's Hannah Wackler.
That's right.
She just texted me. Okay, let's read the trivia question, Eric.
All right. So, as good as the Old Abes have been, in the last 20 seasons, they have only had one player win Conference Player of the Year.
That's a tough question.
It is a tough question. So,
but it's fine.
Claire
But you
Memorial,
can Google it.
That's right. You can Google it. You can look. Name that Old Abe.
So the last Old Abe girls basketball player to win the BRC Conference Player of the Year.
Yep, she would be the last one, absolutely.
And I will give everyone a hint out there. It was fairly recent.
It was fairly recent.
Yeah. And she signed with Minnesota State.
Yep.
And Mankato. She's not playing there now, but she did. She signed.
That's
with
where
them.
that's where she went out of high school. Another hint for you is her sister actually is on the current Memorial roster. We have mentioned her name a couple times.
Well, while we're waiting for somebody to pop in with that answer, we got Becca Randleman and Ella Peters. Becca, do you want to come on tonight too? Or come on? Becca Randleman and Ella Peters are gonna. We were so busy. We were so busy talking trivia and stuff and looking at the court. There you go.
Okay.
That we didn't have. I didn't even notice you guys were behind me.
Oh, well, that's okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, right? I'll get out of the way so you can see. There's Ella Peters and Becca Randleman. Ella, we were talking. Did you notice Raina Welsh has her hair up tonight? She's doing pretty well.
That. I was a little disappointed. I can't lie.
Yeah, and you know what? Raina is going to Colorado College next year. You're currently playing at Gustavus Adolphus College, and you guys played Colorado College just a couple weeks ago. What was the outcome there?
We won that game, but they were an athletic team. They were pretty good. That was definitely one of our tougher games we played.
Were you here did you watch the first half?
Yeah.
So, and Becca, you played, I know, Ella, you played all 4 years here. Becca, you played 2 or 3?
2.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about, I know the Wildcats are really young, but the Jolly Rancher was doing pretty well. What do you think about the Wildcats in the first half? What's your analysis of the first half?
I feel like they started out really well, and they came out kind of strong, and then it kind of let off a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. They were doing well with their press at first too, so that was fun to see. But
yeah,
Memorial, they got 46 points here in the first half. That's a pretty solid effort. And and I think after the first 4 or 5 minutes, they had 4 or 5 points.
Yeah.
So they scored close to 40 points in the last 40 minutes or 14 minutes. Tell us a little bit about Ella. What have you been up to? I know you played basketball here for 4 years. You graduated in 2022.
3.
23. Sorry, I got too many facts rolling around my head tonight. Too many kids too. But tell me what you're doing now. I know, but I know a lot of people watching don't know.
I currently go to Gustavus in St. Peter, Minnesota. I play basketball there, and I'm a nursing major there. Hopefully I get into I'm not in the nursing program yet. I'm just doing prerequisites, but the interview process starts next semester, and then next year I would start like clinicals and stuff like that. So
how's Gusty basketball going this year for you, or
it's
for
really
the
good.
team and all that?
We're undefeated currently, but we played some tough teams to start off. We normally don't play a ton of like WIAC schools, but this year we did, and the WIAC, they're a good conference, so that was good for us to get to play.
A lot of former BRC girls that you've played against so far. Like, name some of them.
Rihanna Hutchinson plays for Eau Claire. She didn't go there originally, but she does now, so we played her. I'm trying to think who else.
Sammy Jacobson at
Sammy
lacrosse,
Jacobson.
and then
Molly Janke. She's not in our conference, but we did play her in high school.
Ellsworth,
but yeah.
And then Becca, you run track at the University of St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Kind of tell me about how track season, because you're in indoor season right now. How's that going?
It's going really good. We've had one meet, so we have our whole season left to go. But the first meet went really good. I'm PRing already, which is really good. So I think we're gonna have a really good season. Hopefully get up in the conference. So.
Do both of you have all your Christmas shopping done?
Yes, I finished today actually.
Yes.
What about you, Becca?
I do. I have it all done.
What did you? Can you share a little secret? Like, what did you get Rachel for Christmas?
Oh, I got Rachel a necklace. That was probably the kind of most lame gift I got someone, but it was expensive, so that's all I could get.
Was it like out of a quarter machine, or was it like a real one?
No, it was a real one. It's a nice one.
Okay,
it's a good gift, but.
Good deal. Well, there wasn't. For those of you that weren't down at Tarnation Tavern for the Wildcat Booster Share Night, Becca Randleman, you and Rachel were on, and you guys talked a little bit about Team Cloud9. Tell the crowd about that.
Well,
they have no idea what Team Cloud9 is.
We might have to bring it back this year.
It's a funny story.
we might have to if we make it. When we were younger, Rachel had a team, a snowboarding team, and Nathan was on it. And for some reason,
Nathan
we weren't.
Gervais.
And Maddie, apparently.
And Maddie. I don't know
forgot
how she
about
got
that.
on that team.
I think she maybe snowboarded like once.
Maybe
the
once.
Whole
So you guys had
we tried out and didn't make it.
Oh, yeah.
So.
You guys all grew up on Hamilton Court together,
Yes.
and had a backyard snowboarding club called Team Cloud9, and the older kids would not let you two on it.
They would not.
They would not.
Which I think Ella, you may, when you play St. Kate's, Rachel Randleman is playing at St. Kate's. When you guys play her, you may take it out on her with a couple extra
I might have
hard fouls.
I might have to, for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, on your left there is Ella Peters. She's at Gustavus. Becca Randleman running track at University of St. Thomas, and they're former Wildcat greats. We appreciate them coming up tonight. You guys have a Merry Christmas with you, and we'll see you soon.
You as well, Greg.
Thank you. Can you just set these on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I should have replied to your text. I forgot about that. Okay, bye.
Yeah, and Chantel Dulas, you are the trivia winner. The correct answer is Lily Cayley, and Chantel Dulas wins a Charlie Cat hot chicken sandwich courtesy of Tarnation Tavern for your halftime Wildcat trivia. Boys, you carry us through here. I'm going to go run a quick errand, and I'll be right back, okay?
Sounds good. Yeah, so Sean, what do you want to see out of this second half?
Yeah, I think we go in with the same mindset of the second half, right? I think Memorial, it's ingrained in them. They're going to come out and play hard. I don't think they look at the scoreboard. I think they're trying to use this as an opportunity to, hey, maybe work on our half-court zone trap, press us, all that, right? With the score, I mean, kind of already kind of out of the question, right?
Yeah.
So what I'd like to see out of us is take little chunks, right? I think we came out really strong that first 3 to 5 minutes. We played really hard. Yeah, the ball went in, but we guarded too.
Yeah.
We made them work, right?
Right.
And I think we're going to have to take some small victories one chunk at a time.
Yeah, absolutely. If you see on the screen right now, up in that kind of, about 3 rows up on the right-hand side of your screen, there's 3 ex-Cats sitting right there in Jordan Schwantz, Emily Van Osdal, and Jordan Torres. You'll see the bright pink of Jordan Torres.
There she is.
That's your landmark.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to see them back cheering on the Cats.
I feel like every time I see her, she's going to get 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Like,
Who are
like
you guys
in
talking
2
about?
minutes.
Jordan Torres.
Jordan Torres. Yeah.
We see her over there in the pink across the
Oh,
way.
the ball's by the rim. I'll just go get it.
Yeah.
We should have had her come up on the
Yeah,
run.
should've.
I
Yeah.
didn't even know she was here.
There's 3 of them down there. We were just saying Emily Van Osdal and there's a quick one to Raina Welsh.
Raina Welsh got deep
and the
there.
Hacksaw's down there too.
It was good offense, right? That was a set play coming out of halftime.
Yeah. Yep.
Welsh with 10 on the night so far, 2 right out of the gate here in
There
the
we
second
go.
half.
Swinging the ball, moving the ball well. There's Kaylin down to Abigail. Oh, good job of fighting for that one.
Nice pass in from Stick to the Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, man.
Kaylin Jalowitz puts it in. That was a nice pass.
Yeah.
Quick pass
Yep.
Made the
by
easy
the
pass.
razor.
Making,
Yeah, it was.
making the easy
Absolutely.
pass is always the good pass.
Yeah, absolutely. Palmier in the corner, back up to Rhea Shaw.
Corner. And now they're going to bury.
Good job by Ryland down there. Oh,
That's us.
Hey, you know what?
Shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to take it.
That was a great closeout there by the Maverick, Maddie Vitt.
Yeah, it was.
Got up there quick and fast and got right in her face and caused a turnover.
Yep.
I think that ball went right through Ryland's hands.
Yeah.
She kind of had a look on it like
A swing and a miss, but it was a good swing and miss.
It was.
So now they are back man. Is that right? Yeah.
Looks like
Kind
it.
of switching up the D.
Into the corner to Ryland Stick.
Boy, the Razor stays active, doesn't she?
Yeah.
She does.
Moving well
She-
without the ball.
Yeah, there we go.
She plays so confidently, since the beginning of the year. Really grown a lot.
Jolly Rancher tried to go backdoor there, but
Foul.
There's a foul, you bet.
There we go.
That's going to be on, I believe, Marley Ferguson. No, that's going to be on Lydia Palmier. That's her second or third. We'll see here.
back in for the Old Abe, number 3, a freshman, Nora Kling.
Good fake there by Abigail. She
Yeah.
goes up with it. Goes up again.
Yeah.
And gets her own rebound. Puts it right back in,
Go,
right over
Abby.
the top of Raina Welsh. Palmier taking it to the rack. That's a tough shot.
What was the halftime score? It was 46
6
to
to 19.
19. Okay. So tie score here in the
Yep.
Second
first
half.
2 minutes.
There we go.
Yeah. You get in trouble. Find big number 12
Yeah.
down low.
She's a big target. Good
Good
take,
little
Kay.
spin. Up
Oh.
and just off.
Hey, I apologize. I just heard reports that Cheyenne Wilson may have won the Charlie Cat hot chicken sandwich, that she was ahead. But just to let you know, Cheyenne, one thing, we appreciate you watching. And the second thing, I was conducting some other interviews. And so here's what we're going to do. For the Diamond, we're going to give you a Charlie Cat hot chicken sandwich. We're going to give out 2 awards for tonight. One to Cheyenne Wilson, one to Chantel Dulas.
I love it.
Thanks for tuning in and watching the Benchwarmer broadcast on the YouTube Sports Network.
Addie Tim downhill and nice little floater in the lane to put it in.
Addie Tim with 7 on the night so far. Wildcats still in their zone, Eric.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, there's a
They found
nobody.
a-
And
Yep.
that's the opposite side
You
dropping.
got to
yeah.
drop. Yep.
And that's a tough cover too, right?
It
Especially
is.
when Welsh is you help the helper and then
Yeah,
Yep.
Raina Welsh
gotta-
just found the open
yeah.
area. And
She did. And they found Raina Welsh.
yep.
Jalowitz tried to go backdoor.
Yeah.
Steal by Welsh.
Here comes Rhea Shaw all the way through, slicing and dicing
Rebound.
through the defense. Look at it. Almost. That is a tough one there.
Yeah.
She gets that rebound that far down low. You're just trying to do anything to grab it, and
Yep.
she's already going back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raina Welsh with 14
She's so savvy.
and ready to go for her 15th point.
Yep.
Fanning's
Left lane
a
is
lot of substitutions here.
back in for the Razor.
Yep.
The left lane,
Kylie
Kylie
Schaefer.
Schaefer. For those that missed the she missed that one.
Just off, and
For those that missed pregame, why do we call her left lane, Eric?
because the left lane is for passing.
And Kylie Schaefer is one heck of a passer. we were going to get to some of those at halftime again, but we had a curveball thrown at us with Becca Randleman and Ella in town. What a
very good
awesome,
pass.
just an outstanding pass from freshman Nora Kling.
That was fabulous position by
Yeah.
Abigail Trickle, to be honest with you, and just
And Raina Welsh, I mean, she that's a great seal. Great
Yeah.
seal and great pass.
Yeah, and so I think, against the zone, a pass like that, the coach speak would be, well, if you put pressure on them, they can't throw that pass, right?
yeah.
The challenge is how quick and explosive they are and how well they shoot it. You kind of want to keep that distance, right? So I know the defenders, when they're getting out there, are kind of, it's catch-22. Do I go all the way out and make it really difficult and then get a blow-by, right? Or do we,
And then when they can make passes like that, it's just like, holy cow, what do you do?
Yeah.
Looks like we got some resolution to your to the halftime trivia controversy because Chantel just offered to take Shy out for lunch. So that's
Well,
how about they go together and then everybody's happy.
It's Christmas time, Chantel and Cheyenne, and we're going to give out 2 Charlie Cat hot chicken sandwiches. I will text both of you ladies, and we'll set you up with Cedric Ellingson, and you just walk. I guess you could walk, but you could also drive your car down to Tarnation Tavern and tell them your name, and they'll give you your $10 gift card. Wildcat Trivia, once again, sponsored by Tarnation Tavern. And if Justin were on the broadcast, he would be saying, what would he be saying right now?
What in tarnation?
In tarnation.
So they've pulled back. They're not pressing. But that doesn't mean they're not going to put a lot of pressure on you still.
They're putting pressure on you. It's just at a different point on the court.
Here's where, you got to get some penetration into that defense. Good job there by Maddie. That'll help get some openings. There's Abigail Trickle. Back out to Maddie. Maddie back down to Abigail. She's going to work. Oh, they're going to call foul. All right. And that is going to be on Meredith Adams.
Yeah, next game for the Wildcats after tonight. They'll take a little break for Christmas, and they'll be back in action on Friday, January 3rd against New Richmond. Is that game at home or
That's a home game.
It's in Kitty City.
Maddie working on Ashlyn Schroeder.
Memorial does a really good job of keeping the ball on one side, right?
Yeah.
They will not let it go. When we try to do that dribble handoff, they just turn you right back.
This is the best defensive effort from a girls basketball team that I've seen in the BRC in a long time, and I've watched a lot of BRC girls basketball in the last 15 years.
Good. Look at that pass too.
They are not only are they high pressure, but they're very sound defensively.
Yeah.
They're in position. They play great team defense, and they also play great individual defense as well.
There's a 3 by Ava Hoydam again. Yeah,
But if you're a youth basketball,
nice pass
speaking of nice passes, the Maverick dropped a dime there to the Admiral.
Kind of let her. That was nice.
Let her a little
nice
bit.
play.
That was great. What they do a great job of it, and I always preached when I coached, is you play defense with your feet, right?
Yep.
Your hands are great. Your hands need to be out. Your arms need to be out. But you play defense with your feet, and they beat consistently the opponent to the spot.
They do
on defense, and they're doing it exactly the way you want to. Maddie throws that one right to Rhea Shaw. Rhea Shaw, they're not even paying attention, and they're going to go all the way in, and that's going to be a foul on left lane Kylie Schaefer.
Rhea Shaw will be going to the line for 2 shots. Shaw, just a junior, a 5'7" point guard. She's got another year left.
Yeah, this is a program that they don't rebuild, they reload.
They have been recently, that's for sure.
Yeah, I tell you what, their JV team has 5 ninth graders playing on it.
Yeah, they go 35. They have 35 players in the program. It looks like.
Yeah,
which is enough for well more than enough for 3 teams.
Yeah.
And they're watching their JV squad. Similar result to what we're seeing tonight.
Yeah.
There's Kalen going to get that penetration over to.
Now in the game, too, is the leprechaun, the young lass, Aubrey O'Malley, number 5.
Kalen, nice pass out to
Yeah, there we
Abigail.
go.
Oh, and
Good
just missing it.
offense.
And
There's bodies flying
I was
all
gonna say
over the
two
place.
bigs just hit the deck.
The Jolly Rancher picks up another steal.
Burn it. Do it.
She goes 4-3, just off.
Good shot by Kay. I'm glad
Yep.
she ripped that.
Yep.
Welsh
Hey,
with
they
the
weren't gonna.
rebound.
There was nobody there.
Yeah,
Might as well
absolutely.
pull the trigger on it.
Yep.
There's
Good
a
block.
block that,
by
and,
the Admiral.
and the Admiral goes and gets it.
The coveted block and steal.
Yeah. Little
A
scoop
little-
shot there. Nice
A
job
little
by.
dipsy-doo.
I like that. Yeah. Maddie Vitt, the Maverick, sneaking in there. Maddie misses the first.
I thought the Maverick, Maddie Vitt, did a great job on her swinging bridge baller of the game post-game
did.
interview the other
Yeah,
night.
she did.
Oh,
That was a double dribble.
Yep.
They saw it. Yeah, there was just some miscommunication. She was looking to pass it as the girl looked away, and she did a little hesitation and then tried to put it back down.
Yeah, so on the offensive side here, Kylie Schaefer's done a really good job of passing, and I know we've been talking about her passing. She's a capable scorer. I'd like to see her look at the
Yeah.
hoop a little bit more, right?
I
She
agree.
gets downhill, and I'd like to see her go floater game or catch and shoots. She's more than capable.
Another good crisp
Yeah,
pass by
I
the,
was gonna say,
by the
talking
left
about good
lane.
passes. There it is.
Yep.
Maddie working, getting it out to Kalen. Kalen kicks it to the corner to Aubrey O'Malley.
I'd like to go see maybe some on-ball screens or some
Yes.
screens away from the ball just to kind of look
That's
at the
a
Jolly
tough
Rancher
shot.
almost hit a circus
Yep,
shot.
she
I
did.
think she got popped in the.
She did.
She's holding her collarbone right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Close out.
though, she's back.
There's a travel, you bet.
The Razor Ryland stick back in for the Wildcats, and the Jolly Rancher's going to take a break. She's not moving her right arm too well.
She's not.
Maybe she just got a stinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's-
Christmas break is coming at the right
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
right?
I think you're
Everybody
right.
kind of heal up a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, not bad to see this type of intensity right before. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yep.
got to see it
There you go.
sometime.
All the way.
There's
Yes.
what you're talking about.
Yes, love
and
it.
then
Yeah.
it goes.
Love
The
it.
left,
left
lane is
lane.
for passing, and it's all for driving.
And that's what lane she took, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Left-handed, left lane, right down the left side.
Kylie Schaefer with a nice drive to the
That was
bucket.
great. And Sean, I agree 100% with you. We need to see more of that from her. She needs to. She should have that confidence because she is capable of doing
You
that.
bet.
Boy,
Rhea
that girl
Shaw,
is
yep.
explosive.
Yeah.
Between Abigail Treichel and Kylie Schaefer, they clean up that rebound. Kylie pulls it down.
Boy, if you're playing, that's a
They're going to call a foul there on Shaw.
great backdoor cut there by
It was, yep.
by the little lassie. And
And Maddie tried to lead her.
yeah, she went up high with a pass and maybe a little bounce pass. But again, you know, when you've got Rhea Shaw just up
Hounding
in
you.
your grill, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhea Shaw. If you're the opposing point guard, Rhea Shaw makes you
Yeah.
earn your paycheck.
You bet.
Yep.
She enjoys doing it, too. You just tell.
Yep. She loves it. She wants the offense to get over so she can get down and guard
Yeah,
somebody,
right.
right? You know? Somebody please make
There
it
she-
so I can go play D.
There you go. Tack. Good job. Oh, Maddie throws it in, and that's going to be pulled up by Kling. Ryland Stick is trailing. She's going to do her best, but Kling is a little too quick.
Nice defensive play. It was good. Number 30, Meredith Adams did a good job, kind of playing defense there in the high
Yep.
post. Meredith Adams was a stud volleyball player for the old Abe too. I
Okay.
remember her name. She was if memory serves me correct, she was a left-handed right side hitter. She came in from the right side and had a left-handed trip hander all the time.
Yep.
You know what? She was a setter too. She was a setter, but she also played right side.
Okay.
Yeah. Nora Kling's at the line for the Old Abe.
She's a freshman. Puts it in. You see the Old Abes putting in a whole new wave of players.
Yep.
Abby Treichel takes a break on the bench with Coach Dick, and in comes the Riptide Addie Tim. Yeah, you know, in the last 9 minutes of the game, I would like to see some back screens, some cuts to the basket, kind of work on just helping relieve that pressure.
Oh,
yeah, because I think the dribble drive, when it's working really good, you get downhill and then you get it to the other side. Well, Memorial's not letting us do that. They're going high.
They know we're kicking it out every single time. But if you had
it's a little bit different
have some
action
back cut and then have a cut back to the basket, you get some more movement on that outside of the offense.
Nice little spin by Aubrey O'Malley. Gets it stolen by Ava Hoytum.
Hoytum, yeah, I don't know why I used to know he's not with us any longer, but I knew a guy named Brian Hoytomt.
Okay.
And he spelled it exactly like that, but he pronounced it Hoytomt.
Interesting. That's Lydia Palmier from the corner. She is their shooter. They're patient enough to work the offense and get it to her in that corner.
Palmier with 8 on the night. 2 threes, I believe, and a 2-pointer.
O'Malley with it in the corner. Up top to Ryland Sticks. Good, Good job by Ryland to rip through and go hard to the bucket.
Wildcats will take it out of bounds out by the half-court line.
Is it 6 fouls? Is that their 6th or their 5th foul?
Yep.
The Jolly Rancher re-enters the game.
I would say that something that where there was some that you had a chance, where Memorial, we're going to watch Riptide hit this 3 here.
Oh, almost.
Where there was a way you could, kind of look where you could beat Memorial is that they tend to get in foul trouble, but they have so many subs that they got such a deep bench, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Maybe Raina Welsh not being in there is gonna hurt them when they're in some tight games for sure.
There you go, Kay.
Nice job by
Jolly Rancher.
And I think, if Welsh gets in foul trouble, they're athletic enough where they can mix up their defenses, right? And they can play small. And
it's tough. Such a tough position down there for Ryland to be in against Raina Welsh. When she can bury herself that deep, she's hard to stop, especially if you're shorter.
And she's patient too, right? I mean, she doesn't.
I mean, it's not like she's a giant. She's 6 foot, but she's just so strong.
She is.
And she's got such good footwork.
Yeah, her footwork is incredible.
She uses her strength well. She seals off well, and she's tough to stop down there.
She is.
She had 30-something against us last year over at their place.
She did, and like 20-some rebounds. There was a lot.
There's
another good take.
Jolly Rancher came to play tonight.
Well, we broke 30. 73-31 is the score. There's Hoytum from the corner again.
She's just playing horse.
Ava Hoytum knocking him down from the baseline.
What does she have? 15?
4 threes, I think.
Yeah. No, she's got, 18.
18. Okay.
I want to say she has 6 threes.
Are they all threes?
I think they are.
I think they are.
You're right. There's a deep 3 by Ryland Stick.
And Hoytum's just a freshman.
She is just a freshman. Good defense there by Addie, and they call it's a late foul on that one. There was body on it.
Are they run? It's a running clock, isn't it?
Yep.
What's the ruling on that? Is it 30 or 40?
30? I don't know. I want to say 30.
Okay.
30 at 10 or something like that.
So I think you were right, Greg. It's Hoytomt.
Hoytomt?
We're getting some.
Yeah.
Some.
Well, and
intel.
I don't know if she's related to. Well, we're going to hear that name for the next 4 years, so we better get it right.
Yeah, Hoytomt. So I listened to a past broadcast. I probably got some bad intel from someone else that was saying it wrong. And
there's no way.
But that's good to know. Adrian Cayley, thank you for that intel.
Yeah, there was Brian Hoytomtas. It was from the Bay City area. He was a heck of a one a stud town team baseball player back in the day.
Good take by Kay.
Jolly Rancher. Sweet as candy in the lane for the Wildcats tonight.
She's been all over the place. She's got 15 for the Cats.
Nice pass by
There's
Kaylee.
Hoytomt again, and that's off.
I didn't know she knew how to miss.
Yeah. We got a jump ball.
Our ball.
Maybe our ball.
Well, it's going to be impossible for me to catch the clock up because it is not stopping unless the Wildcats have a flurry of points here in the next 4 minutes.
Actually, Kaylin has 17.
Yeah, number 4, senior captain Kaylin Jalowitz definitely came to play tonight for sure.
Nice job. I think this is Addie Tim's first time at being on the line.
Is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
This season, yeah.
See if she remembers how to do it.
That's I'm gonna.
She might be like, I'll just shoot these left-handed.
Yeah.
What is it? Where am I again?
Well, can she move back a little bit? She feels more comfortable behind that other line.
Yeah.
Did she hit that first one?
She did.
Oh.
34, Addie Larson enters the game for the first time. Addie Tim hits them both. She's got 9 on the night. Down low to Larson. Good defense there. Convergence of Abigail Trico and Rylan Stick, the Razor and the Admiral.
Well, stick around, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Come on.
Get in
there.
Rylan Stick for 3, and you can count that one. It's razor tight.
That's right.
From the Razor.
Razor sharp.
Razor sharp. Whoop.
No, good hand there by the Razor. Well, we got a little over 2.5 minutes left. I like to see that this team did not quit. They did not. They are taking it to them all the way. There's Kaylin again.
Yeah.
And that one's going to go and one. She's got 19 on the night. She's going to maybe go for 20 here.
The Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowitz at the line for 1 shot.
Not a girl.
What's her career high, Eric?
20. So she just tied it.
She's at it.
Yep.
Let's get her
one
more.
Let's do that.
Let's do it.
Oh, a foul down on the other end is not going to help because the clock is not stopping. We're over the 30-point threshold, and per WIAA rules, it's a running clock.
So in the second half in particular, the last 5 minutes, Kaylin's done a really good job because they're not letting her go to the other side, but she's turning, and she's not just dribbling, she's attacking, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why she's kind of been able to maneuver around and
now in the game for the Wildcats, number 30, Riley Dubois. That's the Riddler. Number 0, Hudson Walker. We call her the Skywalker. And number 32, Jasmine Schwann. She is the Yowie Dog.
Jazzy Schwantz, she wastes no time getting physical with Junior Cora Graham.
She's like,
I'm
the odd dog.
That's right. As a freshman, she's not afraid of mixing it up with those.
Yeah, once again, yes,
upperclassmen.
Stick around. We have the Riptide Addie Tim coming up for our Swinging Bridge baller of the game. She's going to be our featured player. We're going to talk to her. I think those T-shirts have to be in by now, so I'll get the T-shirts from Corey Hart down at Swinging Bridge, and we'll start distributing those. Number 42, Abby Masson-Dupre in the game for the Old Abe.
Good hand there by the Yowie Dog.
The Yowie Dog.
Oh, that's a good cut. Oh, they're gonna count
she got it to go. That was number 34, Addie Larson, a 6-foot junior.
Oh, Jazzy gets in the scorebook again by picking up a foul.
You bet.
2.7
the stick, Dan.
seconds left.
Schwans. They got us there for 82, I guess, on one.
Good attempt there by Aubrey O'Malley trying to throw that one in. Didn't go, but hey, we knew that was going to be a tough game, right? I mean, they doubled us up, but scoring 41 against this team is, a team that has this good a defense. I mean, you got to look at what positives you can pull out of a game like this.
Yeah, and you got to go look at like the tape, and you got to pick little things that you did really well, right? It's not the stuff where it kind of started to get away from us.
Right.
So one thing that a positive that I pulled away from it, I saw a senior captain by the name of Kaylin Jalowitz that she had determination on her face right out of the gate. She played like it was her senior year, and she's given it she gave everything she had tied her career high with 20, 100%. And she earned every one of those points too. There was no garbage points. Those were all tough points. And I was extremely impressed with Rhea Shaw from Memorial. Her defense is next level. And then Raina Welsh is she's I'm going to say between her and the Shepley girl from Rice Lake, that's your two players to watch in the BRC for sure.
Absolutely.
Raina Welsh she's tough. She's tough down low.
Yeah, and I think when we came out to start the game, we were in man, and that's just hard to sustain. Our energy was good, and we played zone most of the rest of the game. But it's pick your poison, right?
Yeah.
If we guard a man and they're rotating kids, we're rotating 7, maybe 8, right? And then it becomes kind of difficult to sustain. But like I said, Kaylin kind of set the tone with her aggressiveness. I thought we did some really good things. We had some really good stretches. If I remember right, I think from 5:33 to about 3:33, we won that battle.
Yeah.
We won the first 5 to 6 minutes. You go back and look at that, you're like, okay, what went well?
I agree.
Here?
And right now on your screen, you're looking at some members of the River Falls Youth Girls Basketball Program. We're here watching the game tonight, and they got their picture taken with the senior Wildcat girls, the varsity Wildcat girls.
And here comes Riptide.
Riptide's on her way.
Dad's not going to be on this interview.
Rylan Jalowitz, you want to get? Would you like to do that?
Nope.
No, yeah. We'll.
We're going to zoom in a little bit on your Swinging Bridge baller of the game, our featured player tonight, Addie Tim, and there she is right there. Addie, Memorial is, I think, without a doubt, either for sure 1 or 2, but I think they're the best team in the BRC.
For sure, yeah.
But you guys, what I liked about it, you guys came out, and you came out strong, and those first 4 or 5 minutes of the game, you guys look like a different team. Talk about the good start that you guys had.
Yeah, I think it was huge, obviously. We haven't been able to practice the past 2 days. So we knew we had a lot of energy coming out, and I think it was a really good start to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kept talking about how impressive the amount of pressure that they put on everybody out there, especially on the defensive end, right? I mean, they're in your face. Every time you turn around, there they are.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what it's like to play against that type of intense defense.
Rhea Shaw was just, that girl is all over who she's guarding.
Yeah, they have some really great athletes, but honestly, I think it's a good game to prepare us for the rest of the season because obviously we'll see them again later down the road.
Right.
I think we'll be able to – we handled it pretty good tonight, but, the next time we play them, which would be pretty good. So.
Well, and the – Lydia Palmier, I'm not sure what the exact, but she had 6 threes, and she's a freshman. That girl was on fire tonight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So luck of the draw. I know, Kaylin Jalowitz she tied her career high tonight with 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
Luck of the draw. You live right next door to her, to your senior teammate.
Yeah.
Tell me about some of the summer driveway basketball sessions and growing up next to the Jolly Rancher.
They're really fun. We compete. We have fun. I don't know. It's definitely tapered off a little bit as we gotten older, but especially when we were younger, we've really put in work out there. It's been fun to hang out with her.
Okay.
You guys ever get in trouble or anything like that?
No.
No.
That one never happened.
You
Yeah, I
guys,
didn't
you
think
guys
that.
are choir girl, like just angels.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
We've never done anything bad, so.
All right.
Did you guys ever like sneak out and go hang out, together, like in the
No.
backyard or whatever?
No, we never did actually.
Okay. Go ahead, Eric.
Next one. Tell me about your mindset as a shooter. What's going through your head? If you miss a few in a row, what's going through your mind?
Keep shooting. I know I've put in the time to make them go in, so shoot it like I'm gonna make it. Get my hand in the rim. I know they'll go in because my teammates give me great passes.
So to parlay off of Eric's question, what goes through your mind, when the riptide is just ripping the nets and everything's dropping? Like, what does your mindset change at all, or?
Not really. Same thing. Keep shooting. Get my hand in the rim.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, Addie, what you just said. Shoot it like you're going to make it. That's a really good lesson for younger kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't shoot it like you're scared. Shoot it like you're going to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had a couple. You had 9 points, I believe, tonight. So pretty good game. And
Yeah.
you hit. I know 1 3 for sure.
Yeah.
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 But their defense, like they had such good pressure, and to me they looked like they were not helping on your side. So when we had a player driving in, they were just staying on you and not letting you get an open shot.
Very
which
disciplined team.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, they had a plan. They had a plan to watch the Riptide number 24, not let you get a lot of shots off.
Yeah.
So next one for you. You are an upperclassman now.
Mm-hmm.
What has your role been in helping? 6 freshmen on a varsity team. That's a lot, right? That's
a
almost
lot.
unheard of. But how do you help them get acclimated to the varsity game?
Honestly, just being a role model, setting the standard, getting on them a little bit when they need to, step up. But I know that they also would do that for me. So it's kind of like we have the same standard. We're all role models for each other in a way because we bring everything to the team. So.
Fabulous.
Your dad, Sean, was a prolific shooter in high school at Baldwin, and then again, in college at Morningside and UW River Falls in college. What have you learned from your dad in the shooting department?
Get my hand in the rim, shoot it like I'm gonna make it, and miss big. So.
What does miss big mean? Tell everybody that. I know what it means.
It depends what side I'm on, but like miss where the rim is bigger, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
I like
yeah.
it. Good deal.
All right, if you had any basketball wish, what would it be and why?
I don't know. That's a hard one.
Would you like to be like 6'5"?
Maybe a little bit taller.
Okay.
Yeah. Playing the post a little bit, maybe.
Sure, good deal. You could be like a Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Shooting from the outside.
Inside
like
and
that,
outside.
Yeah. Hey, one last one that I've got for you. This is an easy one for you. Obviously, a lot of people coming to watch you play.
Mm-hmm.
Who's your biggest fan?
Camden, my little brother.
I love it. I knew that was going to be the answer. That's why I asked it.
Hey, well, we'll get you your T-shirt at a later date. I think they're almost in. But, ladies and gentlemen, that was your swinging bridge baller of the game, our featured player tonight, junior Addie Tim. Wildcats kind of took one on the chin tonight. Final score 82-41, but probably one of the better teams, I think, probably in the state.
Yeah, and what I tell you, Addie, and tell the whole team is that, be proud of how you guys played, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good team. That they played well, but you guys played well too, and that's something to build off, just like you said.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will say goodnight tonight. And next up for the Wildcats, Friday, January 3rd, they got a little bit of a break. They'll play right here in Kitty City against the New Richmond Tigers. Everybody Eric, you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Yeah, you too.
And Sean, Tim, you as well. You don't have your mic on, but Happy Holidays to you and the Tim family. And we will see you next year in 2025.
Yeah.
Good night.